Hey guys, Ashley here, also known as Ashley Fan, back with another video. Now I know I said I wasn't going to make another upload, but I kind of had to talk about this because I just can't stop thinking about this. It's about the 2000 season. I did say that a lot of my individual rants, like things I want to talk about, will be coming after season 3 because I want to consider season 3 to really get a final depth thought on a lot of the relationships. There will be a video about Ricky and Adrian and why I hate the relationship. There will be a video about Ben and Amy and their relationship, and I am going to make one about Ben and Adrian after I finish season 4. But today I want to talk about Ricky and Ashley and why in the living daylight did the writers think that it was okay or appropriate to write something intimate or to see something between Ricky and Ashley. I thought this was disgusting. I thought it was weird, and all the blame went straight to who? Ricky. Ricky was the creep, right? Ricky was, even though we know Ricky was a womanizer, but if you watch season 3, Ricky was barely doing that. Like, he was barely having sex. Like, he was kind of, being a father, being there for Amy, staying at the house, raising John, going to school, doing his thing. And season 2 is when I realized, even when I was younger, I realized that, okay, the scenes between him and Ashley are just very flirtatious, and I don't like it. I don't like the conversations that him and Ashley have. They're really inappropriate to me. Not because Ashley is any younger than Ricky. I think Ricky was like 17. Ashley was like 16 and 3. It's not that. The reason why I find it inappropriate is because Ashley is John's auntie. And I think it's really weird. Like, it seems kind of incesty to me when it's situations happen like that. Like, you gonna have a baby daddy fall in love or try to get with his baby mama's sister, aka Amy. This seems very weird and just like, are you serious? Like, I don't like the conversations that him and Ashley have at all. Like, Ashley seemed very delusional. She seemed hella infatuated with Ricky because just like her and just like everybody, not too. Why every time a girl falls for Ricky, why do they turn into pygmies? Except for Amy. Amy's the only one who didn't turn into a pygmy. But why Adrian, Grace, Ashley, like these bitches get head over heels and crazy, like they get obsessed with him. And like, I get it, Ricky's fine. I love Ricky. We all love Ricky. But it's like, you don't need to act like that over him. And I think a lot of it was just because they saw him as a project. Like, I could fix him, he has potential, he's damaged. I never feel that way about Ashley. That she feel like, oh, Grace couldn't change him, Adrian couldn't change him, so I'm gonna change him. And she got mad because he was interested in Amy. She talked about, oh, since you can't have Adrian, you want Amy now? He's talking about, who says I can't have Adrian or any other girl I want? It's not about now. It's not about, oh, I can't have Adrian now, I want Amy. No. There's something's been going on between Ricky and Amy since season 2, if you ask me, in my opinion. To me, I always thought it was season 1. Now, I saw a little bit of season 1, but honestly, a lot of the Ricky and Amy seasons really came with season 2. Like, Ashley, you are so delusional. And for George and Anne to not already talk about, oh, he's a bad guy, oh, he's this, da 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 da. It's like, Ricky is such a whole person. After 3 fucking seasons, people still cannot see Ricky other than a bad guy. Like, yeah, he might have his womanizing ways, but other than that, Ricky is not a terrible person. And for Anne to try to check him when she's talking about, oh, Amy came down here because she didn't want you to see, because she must have found out that you were doing something with some other girls. And she's talking about that I think Amy needs to realize that you're just going to be who you are, and that's just a womanizer. And he's talking about, but yeah, aren't you getting back with your ex-husband who ran out on you and had a whole affair? But Amy's the type of person for being with Ricky. Shut the fuck up. I'm like, change your passport, you're out. Bye. No, Ricky should have not apologized. Don't you ever, and I mean ever, don't you ever check me about anything. He slept with one girl. That's it. He only slept with 2 girls in season 3. That the one girl who didn't have a name, and then he slept with the other girl. That's it. That was it. He slept with 2 girls in season 3. That is it. That's it. That's him and Ashley, though. But I just want to say that. Ashley, he wasn't worried about Adrian, but he knew that Adrian was lying about being pregnant, and Ashley's telling him to mind his own business, and that this isn't like it's in everyone's business, but yeah, you're in everyone's business. It's not the popcorn or kettle black. Like, Ashley, you're in everyone's business. You have nothing going on at all in your personal life. All you do is gossip. Gossip. It's talk about other people's business. It's like, girl, get a life. Get a life. Please get a life. Her and Grant had a conversation in the hallway where I was just like, oh my gosh, Grant, you're clocking her shit. He talked about, well, not Grant, what's his name? I don't know her friend name. He's a gay guy. I don't remember his name. I know that his cousin name was Grant. I forgot his name. Griffin, that's his name, Griffin. So Griffin told Ashley that he should give his cousin Grant a chance. He's new here and he wants to date. I don't understand why all these people in high school are so obsessed with dating. It's annoying, but anyway. She talked about that they tried, and she said she just did it for the chemistry between them. He said it's because you're interested in somebody else. He said somebody named Ricky. She talked about no. She said she just liked she liked hanging out with him, and she said they always have these conversations. And she said it's nothing like that. He said, let me get it. She said, Ashley, he said everyone can see that you have feelings for him. She talked about it's not true. And he said that I really feel like you need to realize that having feelings for Ricky isn't a good idea. And he said it's not a good idea, and he said he's just really disgusting. And I agree. That him and Amy have a kid together. And even if him and Amy did have a kid together, them still being a couple is still weird. Like, say if Amy and Ricky just had a one-night stand and John and Amy didn't get pregnant. Still nasty. Still gross. Why would you want to lay up in bed with a guy that I laid up in bed with? Huh? Are you serious? Like, what the fuck? Like, what in the holy fucking... What? Like, the fact that George or Anna, nobody else called out Ashley for having these weird infatuation feelings towards Ricky, but yeah, all that blame went towards Ricky. Like, and George talked about that I see the way you two look at each other and I don't like it. Anything's gonna tell Ricky that he needs to go to this place for a week. Do you think because Ricky has a conversation with a girl who's gonna have sex with him, you really think that low of him, that low, that everyone talks to a girl who's just gonna have sex with her? He never was trying to get Ashley to do anything. It's crazy to me because anything, Ashley was the one who was way more flirtatious and all that. So like, her and Ricky kissed, and I will say that I do think Ricky did feel something towards Ashley, but I'm happy that they made her be the one to make the move and not Ricky, because I think Ricky knew that it was always wrong and not right, and she got mad at him for him wanting to tell Amy the truth, and she said that then she would want to tell her. And she said, why do you want to tell her so bad? God. She said, why do you want to tell her so bad? He said, because he cared about Amy. He said, she's the second person he cared about most next to his son. So she got mad, and you know what she does in the vindictive state? She leaves Amy a voicemail telling Amy that she should never kiss Ricky. And that was so vindictive. And then her and Ricky get into it in the hallway saying that it's not a sexual attraction between them. It's real feelings. And Ricky told her that he couldn't be with her because they couldn't get married. I don't understand why everyone in the show is so obsessed with marriage. Like, I want to get married too, don't get me wrong. But why does everyone think like it's the 1950s in this show? Like, it's ridiculous. Ashley told him that was her line, that they couldn't be together because she knew that one day that he isn't marriage material. And I was thinking like, okay, so then, but he's not marriage material, but yet he's sex material? Get your mind straight. If no one is husband material, then no one's going to be laid up in my bed, period. But, they have a whole conversation, not run down everything they said, but she talks about it's not sexual attraction, and they have real feelings, and da-da-da-da-da, and like, she just sounds hella delusional. Like, Ashley was infected with the idea of wanting to be Ricky, because she wanted to change him Just like Asia wanted to change him, just like Grace wanted to change him. They just think they could just get with him and he'll just change. It's like, no. That's not what it's about. You can't just move somebody because they have potential to be a little project. It's like, that's what y'all see Ricky as, a project, because he's been hurt, and he's been, and she did the rules of the draft. It's like, no. If you want to be with someone, be with them for real. Do not be with them with your alternative motives. And that's what a lot of these bitches had. Grace, even though I think Grace, him and Grace were a great pairing, just, I elaborated on it in season 1. Just, I thought him and Grace were really cute. It just sucks what happened between them. But Adrian and Ashley, goofy bitches is what I say. Goofy assholes is what they are. So then when Amy came back, Ashley gets mad because Amy and Ricky want to move in with each other. I will say my thoughts on Amy and Ricky's relationship in season 3 for my season 3 review, because I do have some things that I want to say about the relationship now looking at it as a 22-year-old. I still ship them. They still have the best chemistry on the show. But there are some things I want to get off my chest. Some things that I never realized before when it came to relationship in season 3 that now I'm watching it back. She gets mad about anyone who's on Ricky talking about you're a 17-year-old in high school. Why can't you just be independent for once? And it's like, girl, shut up. You're just mad because you don't want to be with your ass. So get the fuck out of my head space and walk on out of here. You can boogie all down. And then she told Amy that she always resents her for not understanding that Ricky did have feelings for her, and she said that she always feels bad about that. It's like, Ashley, you're really mad. You're mad at your sister for not understanding why in the living hell you would kiss her baby father. You're mad at me about that. There's nothing that I need to understand about that at all. Are you fucking goofy? And Amy told her that the fact that you couldn't see that kiss for was complete total betrayal. I absolutely agree. It's betrayal, it's disgusting, and you have no self-respect, no self-control, and no self-anything to do something like that. That is disgusting to me. And then, how about the fact that Ashley tried to lose her virginity to Ricky? Trashy. Trash. She's trash. Garbage, dumpster, trash is what Ashley is. Man, I hate Ashley. And I hate this. The shit with her, Ricky, the stuff between Ashley and Ricky in season 3 seemed like such a waste of time. That happened in a span of 5 episodes, and then right after that, the writers completely forgot about that. Ashley was jealous of Ricky and Amy's relationship in season 3, so she decided that she wanted to be homeschooled, and then I didn't care for Ashley after that. Like, I really just didn't care. She was still a op, still in everybody else's business, not minding her own PVC, always having an opinion where no one asked her what her opinion, no one asked her 2 cents. She's just annoying. Like, she's really annoying. George is still taking her side and still treating her like a baby. I hate Ashley. Everything between Ashley and Ricky was disgusting, trash, and I don't like it. That's how I feel about Ricky and Ashley. I think it was unnecessary and dumb and hella inappropriate. I don't know if they have some shippers out there, and I just feel like, what fucking drugs are y'all taking? Whoever the fuck y'all on, pass that shit to me so I can understand what the fuck you guys are on. And I haven't been against him and Ashley being friends, but when the writers try to hint at a romantic, them being romantic and interested in each other, that's where I draw the line. We're just gonna draw it right there in the sand. A line in the sand, we're gonna draw it. Because that shit was disgusting. It was ridiculous, and it had me thinking, are you fucking serious? I want to know who said that in that writer's room and said, you know what would be interesting? Ashley and Ricky. Now, don't get me wrong, was it good drama? Yes, it was great drama. But seeing this other romantic between them was just really disgusting to me. I was just disgusted by it, watching it back. Like, that kissing scene between them, I was so grossed out. I'm thinking like, ugh, that's so gross. Well, than that, this is where I end the video, because I said what all I had to say, and there will be more side rants coming back like a teenager in a few weeks. I might do the side rants once I finish the season 1 review. So that's what I'm thinking, because it might just be easier. But you never know. I might do a surprise video tomorrow or Friday. But anyway, thanks for listening. Love you guys, and see you later.